Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another tag video, and this one is from Emily Noel. She is the one who started it. I've seen a couple other YouTubers do it as well. I know Samantha Marc just did it and Leora did it as well, and this is the $1,000 Sephora basket tag or wish list, something along those lines. But I wanted to do that same video. I thought it was really fun to kind of think that money is not an issue and just put whatever you want into your cart and have it add up to $1,000 and see what the products are that you chose. So that is the tag that I am doing today. If you are new here, my name is Corinne. I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and let's get started. I'm going to kind of go from the first step to the last step of how I would do my makeup, and then I'm going to do some skincare and hair care at the end. The first step would be primer, and I have a couple that were on my list. The first one is the Lawless Set the Stage Hydrating Primer Serum, and this one just came out. I recently posted about this in my wish list or a pass list video. If you haven't seen that yet, I will link that down below. It is a silicone-free formula, and it has antioxidants, and it provides a lightweight hydration and soothing benefits. It is a primer, but it also has skincare benefits, so it is good for your skin. So that is one of the first products that I wanted to add to my cart. I did put another primer into my cart, and actually this has been in my loves list at Sephora for a while, pretty much since it came out. And this is the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. I had the original Silk Canvas primer and I finished it, but once this came out, I thought, oh my god, I need that. And once I saw all the reviews, it definitely stayed in my loves list, and this has been just on that list since it came out. I thought about buying it during the sale, but then thought, I have too many primers, so I don't really need that. But if money were not an issue, then this would definitely get thrown into my cart and be one of the first things I would purchase. So I do not have a foundation on this list, but I did add a concealer, and I added the concealer from Kosas. This is the Revealer Concealer, and this is the Super Creamy and Brightening Concealer. I have heard a lot of good things about this concealer. I have really bad luck with concealers because I have pretty dark circles, so a lot of concealers don't really cover it up, or it just looks cakey on my under eyes and it just dries and it just looks terrible. So this is definitely something that caught my eye. It was between this one and the new Tarte Hydro Sealer, I think that's what it's called. That was almost added to my cart, but I decided to put this one on first. Next step would be powder, and I do have a powder on my list, and this is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. And I have this, I have a little sample of it, the little mini size, and I really like it. I have a lot of powders as well. This one has definitely been the best, so this would definitely be added to my cart as a repurchase, but just the full size. The next products will be the face products. So starting with bronzer, I only have one. I have the new Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. This is the Airbrush Matte Bronzer. And again, I've heard so many good things about this. Everybody raves about Charlotte Tilbury's products, but I haven't bought any of them because they are a little bit too expensive for my budget. So if I were to not have a budget for this video, I would definitely pick up something from Charlotte Tilbury. This bronzer was the only one that I wanted to pick for this video because it is $55 for a bronzer, which is a lot. So I don't think I would be purchasing that because it is a little outside my budget. But for this video, I wouldn't have a budget. Well, technically $1,000, but I mean, that's a lot higher than my normal budget. So this is the only bronzer that I wanted to add to my cart for this video. And onto blush, I have too many blushes on this list. So the first one is the new blush from Lawless. This is the Make Me Blush Talc Free Velvet Blush. And I think these look gorgeous. There are so many different shades. I think there are 7 different shades. This is one of the first things I added to my cart for this video. This was also in my wish list or pass list video that I wanted to add to my wish list. So I knew that this was going to be on there. A couple of the other blushes as well, and the next one is actually part of that, and that is from Patrick Ta. These are the Major Beauty Headlines Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. It's $34, but it technically comes with 2 different products, so I think that is actually a pretty good deal for the regular price. And for this video. I wouldn't have a budget, so this was definitely on my list. The next one is a palette, and this is from Natasha Denona. This is the Bloom Cheek palette, and I think this palette is gorgeous. It has 4 different products, and for $55, which I think that's a pretty good deal. And this one does come with a highlighter as well, so that is included in my highlight section of this video because that highlight is so pretty. The peachy highlight blush, whatever you want to call it. For me, that would probably be more of a blush because it might be a little bit too dark for me for a highlight. The darker blush might be a little too dark for me, but if you go in with a really light hand, it might look really pretty on lighter skin tones. So I still want to check that out if I had no budget. So this one has been on my love list for a while as well, so I knew this was going into my cart. I actually have one more blush. I thought I was done with blush, but I'm not. And this is from Tower 28, and these are the Beach Please Tinted Lip and Cheek Balms. So these are cream blushes as well. And during this last Sephora sale, everyone was talking about it, and I mean everyone. So this immediately went into my cart. And this is $20, which I mean isn't too bad, but I did end up buying the Fenty Beauty cream blushes. I didn't want both of them because they are both cream blushes and I didn't really need both of them. But again, if there's no budget, why not have both? But these, I think they're really pretty and so many people rave about them. So I knew this was going to be one of my products in here as well. So the next product would be eyes, and I have 2 eyeshadow palettes and they're both from Natasha Denona, shocking. And they are the small palettes. They are the Love and the Bronze palette. The Love palette came out for Valentine's Day, so that's the pinky tones and a couple purples. And then the Bronze palette is all bronze shades, and that just came out. I wear neutrals, but I don't wear them as much. I love wearing colors on my eyes. So I knew this one wasn't really going to be something that I purchased immediately. But for this, if I didn't have a budget, if I weren't thinking about money at all, I definitely would buy it. So that is why that came on my list for this. So the next would be mascara. And I did add the new Marc Jacobs at Lashd Lengthening and Curling Mascara. I did actually get that in a sample from Sephora or a point perk or a beauty offer, whatever, I can't remember. But I actually haven't used that yet because I have so many mascaras that I'm going through. So I don't want to keep opening new ones because I don't want them to dry out. I want to finish a couple before I open them. But everyone's raving about this as well. So I figured why not add that to my cart, to my wish list. So that's on here, and that's my only mascara. The next one is lip products, and I have 2 lip products. One of them is the new Fenty Beauty Slip Shine Sheer lipsticks, and I think these are so pretty. And I know Allie Glines talks about these a lot. She has been using these a lot recently. I definitely have purchased a lot of her recommendations, so this product would be one of them. I almost bought this recently, but I held off because I don't really need too many more products, but again, money's not an issue. I'm gonna get it. And the next one is the Charlotte Tilbury product that I mentioned, and that is the mini Pillow Talk lipstick and liner set. So I did have a liner and lipstick separately in my cart, but I think the lipstick's $34 and then the lip liner was $22, so that was adding a little bit too much. So I figured I'd put the mini set so I can try both of them and still keep my $1,000 budget. And this is in the Pillow Talk shade. I have the Pillow Talk medium shade in the lipstick, and it's a little bit too dark. So I definitely want to try out the original Pillow Talk shade. So that is why I put this one in my cart. I actually do like the lipstick, and I haven't tried any of her lip liners. So this set would be perfect for me to add to my wish list. And the last step in my makeup routine would be setting sprays. And I actually have 3 of them, which I didn't realize I added 3 to my cart until I sat down to film this. So the first one is from Tatcha, and that is the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I have been eyeing this product for so long. So this one is a dewy skin mist. So it does act as a setting spray, but it does give you that dewy, glowy look. And I think I would like that in the summer. I mean, sometimes I don't really like glowy looks because I just look like I'm sweating, especially in Florida. Looking glowy, you just look like you're sweating, so it's not ideal for me, but I think this product is gorgeous. First of all, the packaging is gorgeous. I mean, most of Tatcha's packaging is gorgeous. And that's one of the reasons why I would buy it. But again, it has so many good reviews, so this was one of those products that's added to my wish list. A lot of Tatcha products tend to go in my loves list for my high-end wish list. So another one of the facial mists is the new Huda Beauty Glow Cocoa Hydrating Mist, and that's another hydrating one. And this is another one of those that it's just a hydrating mist. It's not really a setting spray. It does say you can use it to set your makeup, but it is one of those that is used to refresh your makeup and refresh your skin. So it's to add that extra hydration that you need halfway through the day. If your skin is feeling a little bit dry or cakey from your makeup, you just use one of these products and it just refreshes your look. And I don't really have a product like that, so that's why this is one of those setting sprays that I added to my cart just for that reason. The last setting spray is from Hourglass, and this is the Veil setting spray. This is one that's actually a setting spray, and I know Kathleen Lights talks about this one all the time, and she loves it. And it seems to make people's makeup last all day. And here in the heat, if I were to go anywhere with makeup on, it tends to melt really quickly. So I need a setting spray that does last all day. So this is definitely one of those products that would help that. So we're going to move on to skincare and hair care. And I have quite a few products actually. So the first one is a cleanser. This is from Drunk Elephant, and this is the Slaai Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. And actually this is the only cleanser or cleansing balm that I've seen that doesn't have polyethylene, and I've talked about that in my, I think that was my most recent wish list or past list. I'm trying to avoid using products like that because you're just dumping plastic down the drain every time you use it, and this does not have it. So this is the only one that I would be thinking about purchasing, and actually probably going to be purchasing this soon because I'm running out of cleansers, but I like using cleansing balms as my first step and then going in with a second cleanser. So I do need a cleansing balm. So this might be in my real cart pretty soon, but I knew that that was definitely going to be in this video. So I don't have a regular cleanser, so the next step would be toner, and I actually have two different toners. And the first one is from Glow Recipe, and that's the Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. This one just sounds amazing to me. I mean, one, it smells like watermelons. I love the smell of watermelons. Then it is supposed to hydrate your skin and minimize the appearance of pores, and this girl needs that. My pores are pretty big. So any product that reduces the appearance of pores, I tend to lean towards. So this was definitely one of the first products I added. I know I keep saying that, but there were so many products that I already knew I wanted to add to my cart for this, or they were already on my loves list. So I kind of just scrolled through my loves list and added them to my cart. And then the other toner is from Farmacy, and this is the Deep Sweep 2% BHA pore cleaning toner and with moringa and papaya. This is another one that cleanses your pores, but it also controls oil and it does not strip your skin. I've only used a few toners, that's why both of these are on my list. I want to try out a bunch of different ones. You do have to try one of them out consistently, like for a week or even more before you actually see results. I don't want to use two different ones at the same time because you don't know which one is helping, or they could counteract each other. So you don't want that. I did want to add both of them because I am interested in trying out both of them. Don't need both if I were having a budget, but for the purpose of this video, I wanted to add both of them to my cart. The last skincare product on my wish list is from Laneige, and this is the Glowy Makeup Serum, and another one that Kathleen Lights has talked about, and I'm pretty sure Samantha March had this in her wish list cart as well. I can't keep track, but this one sounds amazing. Back to the whole glowy conversation, how I don't really like glowy skin, but I don't like glowy makeup. That's the difference. Like, I like glowy skin, like natural skin. If my skin were to look glowy naturally, it just shows that your skin is healthy. So I like that look. So this product is definitely for that. It helps with dryness, dullness, and uneven texture. I don't really have much texture on my skin, so I don't really reach for products that are specifically meant to help that. But this is also for dryness and dullness, so my skin gets a little bit dry. So something like this would be perfect for me. It is also meant to have your makeup last longer. So this is kind of a dual purpose product. This could also be used before you put on makeup and as a skincare product. So I guess technically this would be counting as both a primer and skincare, so 2 in 1. So there you go. I lied. I have one more skincare product, and that's from Tatcha, and this is the Dewy Skin Cream. And I've talked about this in a favorites video. I had the mini version, and this stuff is amazing. I use this at night, and in the morning, my skin feels super hydrated and super soft, and I knew that I would definitely be adding this product to my cart. This has been in my loves list for so long. Again, another product that I almost bought during the sale. I feel like I'm saying that for everything, but that's what happens when you have a wish list. All this stuff was on my wish list for the sale, but I had to kind of cut it back a lot for my budget for the sale. So this unfortunately got the chopping block, and it's $68 for a skin cream. So that is pretty expensive, but with no budget, it was definitely coming home with me. I have a body care item, and that's from Sol de Janeiro, and that is the new Boom Boom Body Scrub. I love the Boom Boom cream. I love the smell of it. It's just amazing for my skin. It has a little bit of a sparkle glow to it, so it's perfect for summer. And as soon as this came out, I knew I would want this, and I almost pulled the trigger and bought it, but I told myself, wait, you don't need it yet. So I still have not purchased it, but back to my cart for my wish list. I really want to get this soon because I do not have a body scrub, but it is pretty expensive for a body scrub, so it's kind of iffy, but I want this so badly. I think we are at the last product, and that's from Briogwo, and that's the Be Gentle, Be Kind Banana and Coconut Superfoods Nourishing Hair Value Set. Comes with 3 different products, the banana and coconut shampoo and conditioner, and then it also comes with a little sample of the avocado and kiwi superfoods mask that just came out, which I purchased. I purchased the full size of that, and I love it. So this set would be perfect to try out the shampoo and conditioner while also get the mask that I already know I love. I'm so hesitant on the shampoo and conditioner because I do not like the smell of bananas, and I've heard that the scent is pretty strong. But this shampoo and conditioner is supposed to be amazing and better than the apple and matcha version that they have as well. So I'm so tempted to buy it. I really want to try it out, but I don't want to have that sickening banana scent. So it's been kind of in my maybes. But for this, if I had no budget, I would spend the money and try it out. And if I didn't like it, then oh well. So I want this so badly. But that was it. Those are the 24 products I had in my cart for this wish list. My subtotal came out to $996, so a little bit under, but with taxes in Florida, it makes it like $60 more, which is ridiculous, but I didn't count that. So it does fit my budget right under $1,000. I thought this was a really fun video to do because it did allow me to go through my loves list and kind of check off products that I knew I would definitely want if I had the $1,000 to spend. So I really like that. I think a couple of the products will stay in my cart and I will actually purchase them soon, but a lot of them will go back to my wish list when my budget increases a little bit. So hopefully I can actually purchase those at some later date, but for now, those will be getting out of my cart. That completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!